to talk a little bit about cordage. I know we all get on bushcraft videos, those of us that are interested in that sort of thing, and watch a lot of these videos on gear and all different kind of stuff, and everybody has an opinion. Everybody's welcome to have an opinion. Everybody's welcome to like what they want to like. I just wanted to show you some of my views on some of the things I like. We're gonna start doing some videos on some bushcraft and stuff, some camping trips this summer. I love to fish. You see the kayak behind me? I have a canoe right back there, 16-foot cowpie canoe. They're made in Clarksdale, Mississippi, if I'm not mistaken. This is an older one that I've got. I bought it used. This kayak here, it's a 10-foot. I'm not really a big fan of the 10-foot kayak. Too short. Every time you paddle on one side, they try to spin. But anyway, we're going to be taking them out, though, on the water, doing some camping. May do some overnights, just hiking in. I live on the head of the Pearl River. It's about a mile directly behind my house. It's a game reserve, wildlife management area. It's a wonderful place, wild, public access. You pay $15 a year to, or $16, I'm not sure exactly what it is. You purchase it when you buy a hunting license to get to access it. So I have a place that I have permission to be on, which I have some personal property. I have about 14 acres, but it goes back into the woods, and there's a little small pond, and I may do some overnight stuff back there just for the sake of getting out and getting back into camping and stuff. I grew up doing this, so I know a good bit about it. I don't claim to be an expert. I'm not trained, anything like that, but I learn everything from experience. I test things. I question everything. If somebody says, hey, this is better, I'll get it. I'll try it if I can afford to, whatever it is, and see if I like it. I don't just have a pre-made up mind about anything. I don't never go to something going, well, I know I'm not going to like that, or I know I'm going to love that. I always go to everything, and that's kind of what this discussion is going to be about today. And I wanted to show you, I went to one of the local hardware stores. I bought some stakes. Never really owned any stakes before, tent stakes. But I wanted to buy these. I give $2.99 for them, $3 for 4 stakes. I can always cut stakes in the woods, but I watch a lot of these guys. I'm a big fan of Self-Reliance, Dave Canterbury and Corporal's Corner, all of those guys. Shout out to them. Not affiliated with them in any way, but I'm a fan of them. I've been watching their videos for quite a long time. Learned a lot from those guys. You should check them out if you're interested in that sort of thing. They know what they're talking about. But I watched them buy these stakes, and I thought, I don't have to buy theirs. I went for $3 at the local hardware store and picked these up today. Just happened to see them, so thought I'd give them a try. But the thing I did want to talk about was cordage. This is 550 paracord. This is one that I've got a loop tied to put on one of my tarps. I keep about 4 or 5 of these loops like this. I like paracord. I've made my bootlaces out of it. Not because I think that I want to use them for cordage. I'm not planning on taking my bootlaces off. And fix my camera here. Sorry about that. Not planning on pulling my bootlaces off and using them for cordage. I didn't like the strings that was in them, so I had a roll of it, so I made bootlaces out of it. But the tarred bank line is one of the things. I also found this paracord here. It's not actually paracord. It is the same thing, but it's a generic brand. I don't know that it's as strong. It don't really say, but for what I'm gonna do with it, it'll probably work. It was $2, $1.98. I'm sure the camera made it backwards, but it's $1.98 at a local hardware store I went to. The thing I did want to talk about was bank line. I bought a new roll of it because I like to keep plenty of it. This is size number 72. Everybody talks about number 36, tarred bank line. I am a fan of tarred bank line. I will say that. I do like it. You can get more of it for a roll. I gave $13.95, 14 bucks basically for 235 foot. Got 640-pound line, rot proof, tarred bank line. I like number 72 because it's a little bit bigger. This is number 36. Here's where I stuck it before I tear this loose. You see that? you have to look. That don't come loose hardly. I have to roll it to pull it loose, but it stays stuck there. What I do, and I'll show you a minute, but I want you to see this diameter versus this diameter. Now, you get more when you buy this roll. They had this too. It was it was the same price at the local store. Now, you can order this online, but now my deal with it is I looked at some videos. I could not figure out exactly what size was what online and how big it was. So when you order things online, you kind of surprised when you get it. Sometimes what I thought I was getting was this size, is I was mistaken, and it's really this size, and I don't really like that. Most everybody uses number 36. That's what this is. That will work for about whatever you're gonna do with it. I have no problem with number 36 bank line. If I'm tying set hooks, that's what I want. You could tie outs on all your tarps, tents, everything. It'll work great for that. However, for ridge lines and stuff, I'd rather have this heavier. If I'm lashing down my bedroll, my sleeping bags, and I know everybody would love to have an expensive sleep system, and I know that 90% of the people out there watching these videos is not gonna go buy a $100 and something sleeping bag right off the bat. Not when you're just getting into this. You've been doing it a long time, you're probably not trying to learn nothing from my video. You probably know more than I do. But for 13 bucks, a whole 235 foot, I'd just rather have this for tying down things, just for having cordage. I can put that in my pack, and I mean, I'm not gonna use that up. I don't know where. The only thing that I couldn't use this for, that I can use this for, is if I'm making set hooks. If I'm going though, 9 times out of 10, if I'm getting in one of those boats and I'm going to the swamp fishing, I'm not going down there to make set hooks. I'm gonna make all that sitting in my shed and take it with me. So for a survival situation, you can still take this. Now I burn mine and melt it. You can divide that 3 ways, and this is what I want to show you. Yes, it's time consuming to break this apart, but I want you to see, I want you to compare. One strand of this is not far from number 36. So when you buy number 72, you're getting a shorter roll. You break it up into 3, you're getting more. Not to mention, if you're like me, I just like heavier string. I like heavier cordage. I love 550 cord. I like it because it's bigger. I like it because it's green. I will say, I wish this was green. I love olive drab. I'm not a fan of black. I've heard several other people that make videos. You go out into the outdoors, if it's daytime, there's very little anything in the woods that's black. I mean, that's just, I mean, you don't find black trees or black limbs. I mean, there is occasionally something rotted that's really dark, but for just, if you're trying to blend in, brown or green is the color to go with, in my opinion. Even gray. But I just wanted to show you that number 72, if you go to order and you want a heavier line and you want to break it down like this, this is number 72. I know when you order, you get online and order it, you'll know what you're getting. If you order number 72, it'll be this thickness. And you just look at, according to my fingers, how big this is, just so that you get an idea of the size of that line. And then you compare it to, this is number 36. And it has its places. I have both. I have some that's even smaller. But just so that you can see what the difference is there. But anyway, you guys have a good time. Get out in the outdoors, man. I know we all like to watch these videos. I will say this, I have a pottery business. We do some pottery. I'm gonna add some pottery videos. I will not make any videos of how I make pottery because that is a trade secret. I don't want to give that away and then somebody else be doing what, but I will show some videos of some of the products that we do in the pottery. I know some of you that watch all of my videos want to see some of that. I know some of you watch it just to hear me talk because of my country accent. Enjoy it. I'll try to talk as much as you want to hear. It don't bother me. Laugh at it, have fun. If I can make somebody smile or make somebody laugh, I don't care if you're laughing at how stupid you think I am. Laugh, man. It don't bother me. I'm going to show you how I secure this. A lot of people tie knots. I melt that, rub it across with my thumb. That's stuck good, not coming loose. I do that with all of my tarred bank line. Anytime I cut cordage, and on these rolls you have to cut cordage now. If I buy like a 50-foot roll of this and I make ridge lines, if I don't have to cut this, I want to cut it as very few times as possible. I don't like to cut my line. I'd rather buy a new roll if I know I'm gonna need it than I had to cut it. But I'm gonna be doing some bushcrafting videos. We still got gardening we doing. I'm gonna do a walkthrough here pretty quick of our peas and stuff. I've got to do some maintenance on my tractor, man. Tractor broke down on me. It's sitting down there in the garden right now. I've got to order, I think it's a coil. I'm gonna do some testing. But I just wanted to get on here. I did a video earlier of the fish hook. But I wanted to run down on some of this cordage. We're gonna try to do overnight here pretty quick. May get to do it toward the end of this week. Hurricane just come through. We live probably 100 miles or so from the coast. We're up about central Mississippi, and hurricane, all rain, storms come through, man. Chickens is all about drowned. But anyway, we got everything squared away, and I wanted to get out here and sit down and make a video this afternoon. Y'all have a good day. Remember, the only right way to do everything is the way you like to do it. Have a good one.